Hey guys, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another antique store haul. Everything we're going to be looking at today came from Old Glory Antiques, Cannon Hill, and the Emporium of Frederick, Maryland. So I've had this stuff since about April, so that just shows you how long I've had this stuff sitting before I got a chance to haul it. But yeah, I've got a great assortment of goods, and I hope you all like what I found. So this first item is actually something that Amy B gave me for my birthday. It's really cool. It's an old school TV, and you turn the little knobs on the side here, and another actor or actress will pop up, and I decided to leave it up on Kim Novak because that is one of my many favorite blondes of the 50s and 60s. So thank you, Amy, for that. I love it. Now, the next item I want to share with you all that she bought for me might be a little spooky to some, so just wanted to let you all know, clown alert. So yes, very spooky clown alert. This is for the Super Circus, Cliffy the Clown. Apparently he was a mascot for Canada Dry Ginger Ale and was a mail-in premium. So Amy did purchase this for me for my birthday. I love him. He's jointed. And yes, I know there are some people out there who are just not fans of clowns, but I loved them and I cannot wait to put them out at Halloween. Okay, so for $12.50, I got Charlie's Angels. These are from 1977. We have Farrah Fawcett, Jacqueline Smith, and Kate Jackson. All are in good shape. All of them have their scarves, which I'm amazed because I would think something like that would be completely gone. Unfortunately, one of them is missing their boot. One of their boots, so I will probably have to go online and order that. I did see a couple right around the time that I bought these, but I just didn't want to pay the shipping for, or the price that some people were asking for just one shoe, so maybe one day I will eventually make myself buy the shoe and have to pay their stupid price, but they're in good shape, and I felt $12.50 for the three of them was a phenomenal deal. So for only $4.50, I managed to pick up this really awesome Build Lily, Hong Kong Build Lily clone, Barbie clone. And I saw her, and I saw the eyelashes, and I saw the face, and I was like, that has to be a Build Lily. So lo and behold, I did a Google Lens and an eBay search, and I was correct. This is a Hong Kong Build Lily. Now, if you ever come across the original Build Lily, I think she was made in France, you got some good money coming your way if you sell her, but she will be for me and will be with all of my other vintage dolls. Now call me crazy, I'm a boy and I love dolls. Alrighty, so moving right along. For $10, I got this adorable 1950s Salvation Army rubber Squeaker toy doll. I can't remember if she has a mark on her to say who she was made by, and I'm not sure, were these giveaways for people back in the day for the Salvation Army? I know there's a boy and a girl. He actually had, this dealer had two of them. This one was in a bit rougher shape, but it was still in decent shape enough for me to say that it was worth picking up for the 10 bucks. And then for $6.50, I picked up this elf planter. I love it. I think it is super, super adorable. If I had to guess, maybe American Bisque. So I had to pick that up. Now the last thing that I picked up at Old Glory was my most expensive. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, shall we? So Amy did actually send me a picture of this scrapbook, and I did fall in love with it. Let me go ahead and open it up for you real quick so we can take a look at what's in here. So this scrapbook is full of old Hollywood stars, and I believe that these photos were something you sent away for, and some of them are autographed. So over here we have, I think this is supposed to be Barbara Bates. We've got R.J. Wagner. I love pictures of R.J. in the 50s. Classic look. We've got Tyrone Power. We've got Ann Baxter. Colleen Gray, whom I've never heard of. We've got Richard Coate. Richard Cant. I can't read that. coat, maybe. We've got Rory Calhoun. And we've got the sexy Gene Tierney, who you guys know was a striking beauty of the 40s and 50s. So I'm not going to go through the entire scrapbook. I'll go through a couple more pages just so you guys can see who's in here. So on these 2 pages, we have Dana Andrews, Maureen O'Hara. Down here, we've got Susan Hayward, another one of my favorites. Is that Burt Lancaster? Nope. Dave Robertson, sorry. Up here, we have Jane Hoover? No. Get with the program, Benny. June Haver. We've got Louis Jordan, Cornell Wilds, and then we've got Jean Peters. Alright, and the last page that I'm going to share with you all is this one. On this page, we have lovely Monetta Darnell, also known as Linda Darnell. We've got Betty Grable dressed in this really sexy cabaret outfit. Down here, we have Jean Crane and Mitzi Gaynor. And over here, we have Virginia Mayo. And this is upside down, or turned lopsided. Turned upside right. I can't talk, but let me fix that. Doris Day, and it looks as if this one was actually autographed. How cool is that? Now, I'm sure you guys are probably all wondering, what did I pay for this? Well, so for that awesome scrapbook, I paid $59.50. Originally $85, but I got a discount on it for 30%. It's a little bit of a hefty fee, don't you think? But it was totally worth it. There are so many great pictures of stars from back in the day in here. That was, like I said, that was a little bit steep for me, but I did find some things that I think I will be able to help pay for it or possibly pay it off. So what do you guys think? $59.50, was it worth it, or do you think I'm an absolute nut job and spent way too much on it? Alrighty, so now we are taking a look at everything that I got at Cannon Hill Antiques. Now I have to say that in years past, when my mom, dad, and I used to go there, we used to be pretty disappointed and walk out with pretty much nothing. I think my tastes have changed, and I see a lot of great things in there now. And I gotta say, I got some pretty good stuff for pretty good prices. So let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? So I have to say, a lot of the things that are in Cannon Hill tend to sit for a while. Now, granted, they do have a bit of a turnover because there are new things that come in each time that we're there in some of the booths. But some things in some booths, the stuff tends to sit for a long time until somebody buys it, or Amy or I buy it. Anywho. So I got 9 vintage issues of Humpty Dumpty's magazines for little children. So I was really excited about that. I think there's more than 9 in here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 10. I think they miscounted. Yeah, there's 10 issues in here. So I might look through these just to see what's in them, and then I will probably offer them up at a live sale. So this is a really interesting item. This is an old dustpan. It's got a really nice deco design on it. I mean, look at the birds and the flowers and such. As you can see, it's got some wear and tear, but this piece I've never seen before, and I was amazed by it. Now, I think it's paper mache, maybe? Painted? Now, originally, somebody had it for $18. I would have never spent $18. And then they marked it down to $10. I still don't feel that that was a good price for it. And then they marked it down to $3, and that's when I picked it up. So I think somebody out there is going to absolutely, absolutely love this. They can hang it up on the wall. And it's still a nice, sturdy piece, despite some of the cosmetic issues. But I just thought that that was super, super sweet. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and check out these fun little grab bags, shall we? For $3, I got 2 thimbles, and I got these little Shell Petroleana plastics. I almost want to say that they were buttons or pins or something like that. Let's go ahead and open it up real quick so we can look. see they got the little points on the back, so maybe they were part of like a pin back or something. But there's two of them. We've got one that's like a little bit more like flat, and then this one is the letters are raised. So I'm not sure what those are, but they are very, very interesting, and those will be going into my junk jar. And then I got some thimbles. I got this turquoise one, which I really like. Here's another one of those shell pieces. And then this other thimble is for Snyder Coal, A.L. Snyder Coal. It was from Baltimore, Maryland, on Saratoga Street. So that's really cool. And then I got this Silhouette stirrer stick. And I just really like that. I got a thing for silhouettes. I don't know what it is. But that was only $2, so I thought, why not put that in my junk jar for $2? Now, these were a really interesting find. These are Wade Whimsies. I believe that these are the... Oh, there's the White House. Oh, there's two of them. I thought they were different. Yeah, so two of the White House Wade Whimsies. And then a Lighthouse, which I will probably keep for myself. So I paid $2 for those. So these will probably end up going in a live sale, maybe for like $5 or $6 each, because they are just super, 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 super cool. So these are some really cool pieces of ephemera. We have a Happy Easter postcard, and we also have this ink blotter for blue coal. And you can tell it's an older one because look at the phone number. It's only 3 digits. So I'd say it's probably from the 30s. Boy, does blue coal have warmth. The room is perfect right now. It lasts longer too. I haven't looked at the furnace all day. So that's just something I had to rescue because as you can see, it's all worn and a little bit torn. So that had to come home with me. I love that. And then we've got this Easter postcard here. 2 chicks ringing a bell. Now, I don't think that they charged me for this. This is from 1909. So I think I got that for free, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a really cool piece. I did pay up for it at $15, but it's almost like a Viewmaster in a way. Got those little reels here. On the top, it says Dick Tracy series number, so this is the 4th one. So I've got 2, 3, and 4, made in US of A. And does it say it on both? Yeah, it does. Where's the, oh, here we go. So it's a comic film reader. 48 additional comic films can be had at your favorite 5 and dime store for this viewer. It was made by Acme Plastics Toys in New York City. So I'm not sure what I'll be doing with this. I might save it for a whatnot sale and see if I get any bites there. I might have to probably charge double what I spent on it, so maybe I can just do a flat fee of $30. We'll see though. I mean, it's a great little piece. Okay, and the last 3, actually 4 items, sorry, that includes this little piece right here, are my favorite pieces that I picked up on this trip to Cannon Hill. So for only $12, oops, sorry, there's a glare here. Let me fix the box so you guys can see that better. So this is from 1939. This is Hollywood Movie Bingo. I think that this is just absolutely amazing. I did pay $12 for it. And as you all know, I do like to do research on the things that I possibly may put on eBay, and I could not find this exact one specifically. So I was really, really happy to pick that up. I also managed to get this Coca-Cola Thermometer. This was $12 as well. She had it marked as a reproduction. Some things I have a hard time deciphering whether or not they are originals or not, because they do make reproductions that look pretty darn close to the originals. So here's the back. It's gray. So I'm not exactly sure if that is old or not. Now, I know that one way to tell is if the thermometer itself is glass or plastic, and I know that this is glass, so maybe that is an indicator this is an original piece. So I was happy to pick that up for $12. Now, this was, again, something I did pay up for. I got this for $10. This is an old photo of Ingrid Bergman and Humphrey Bogart. I think they were in Casablanca together, so that's probably what this is from. a scene from Casablanca. Ingrid Bergman is probably my favorite Swedish actress, and of course you can't go wrong with Bogey. My grandmother was a huge Bogey fan. She loved Elvis and Bogey. Now, when I was much younger, she had reproduction movie posters from some of Bogey's movies. I remember distinctly when you walked down the stairs to her family room, if you go all the way to the end of the family room before you went to the restroom on your right, she had a whole bunch of Bogey stuff, and one of the posters I remember distinctly was the Maltese Falcon, and I did see that movie. I enjoyed it. The only thing I have a problem with in regards to the old movies, especially like those crime dramas, are the fact that there's more dialogue than there is action. You know, you look at movies today and there's lots of like, you know, road rages or road chases, car chases, whatever you want to call them. And, you know, just a lot more action, like stunts and things like that. And, you know, back in the day, they didn't really do a lot of that stuff in the crime dramas. It was more just dialogue and, you know, people talking and scenes and such, with a little bit of violence here or there. But then again, standards were a lot different in the 40s than they are now. And then I got this piece. I've got my little red votive here, and I think they wound up giving this to me for free. I'm not exactly sure who makes it. It's either a votive or a toothpick holder. Alrighty, so now we are taking a look at the stuff that I picked up at the Emporium in Frederick. Now, I have to say, I've never really been crazy about this place. People there charge 3 times what it should be worth, or what somebody would pay. For example, I saw a booth with a bunch of really cool, I don't even remember exactly, but just some fun stuff that the stuff that was my vibe. And I went in there and just looked at the pricing, and I was like, did you bump your head or forget to take your medicine before you priced this stuff? Because it was ridiculous. And if you watch Patrick, Trusty Huckster Mercantile, he actually visited there, I don't remember how long ago it was, and he checked it out, and because he used to live in this area and work in this area. So he checked it out, and I think he found a couple of things, which is good, because I would hate to make a trip somewhere and find out that it's not, or that it wasn't worth your while, you know? Anywho, it's not a place that I go every time I go to Frederick. I usually, it's maybe like a 2 or 3 times a year visit, or not even that, because the prices are just so woof. Now, I will say there was one booth in there that had some decently priced goods. And then this taboo set that I'm going to talk to you all about actually came from, there's like it's all consignment, but there was an actual consignment store that was attached to this. Like, the one part of the mall is all antique mall, and then they have like a consignment spot. It's kind of a weird setup, but anywho. Because I think I picked this awesome McCoy yellow pitcher. I got that for, I think, $6.50. I felt that was worth it. I might have to ask about $15 for that. Hopefully somebody out there will really like it. It isn't broken, but it does have some marks on the inside. See what I mean? But you could use that as a vase. You could do so many things with that. I love that. Now, this taboo set, I mean, it's not vintage, but it's older stuff. You got the perfume or the spray cologne. You've got the dusting powder. You've got the silkening body lotion. This actually was sitting in a window, so as you can see, it's kind of yellowed. I don't know if that's just part of the background of the box, but it's got some age to it. And I went up to the register, and I told them what vendor it was from, and they called them, and they just said $10. So I went ahead and said, okay, I'll take a shot in the dark, and I'll pay the $10. So I'm thinking I might be able to get, I might shoot high and go for $89.99 with best offer, because I didn't see this exact one. I did see gift sets, like taboo gift sets on eBay, but I did not see this one with this floral background. So maybe I'm shooting too high, but sometimes you just aim high and then you take best offers. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know that a lot of people in our community love vintage owls, so I found this black and gold owl bank. It was either a bank or maybe for your razors. He was also $6.50. I might have to charge $14 or $15 for him as well, because of just wanting to double my money. So we will see what happens there. But I gotta say, for the 24 bucks that I spent, I don't think I did too bad. Okay, so the last place that we visited before we went to dinner was a thrift store called Fetch. They're relatively new. They have a location not that far from me here that I haven't been to yet. So one day I will venture out that way and check them out. So what they do is they have like a little area where you can visit with an animal and possibly adopt it. You pay like $3 or $4 to go visit the pet for X amount of time. It's really cool. And I got some pretty good stuff there. I only walked out with 2 things, but I am happy with what I did buy. The first being these really awesome wall sconces with this swirl opalescent shade. I don't know who makes the shades. They have a Union sticker on the inside, like a really old Union sticker. And I did pay $15.50 for this set. I'm thinking I can probably get, I might list them for maybe $150, maybe even $200, see what happens. I don't know. But they're really nice. I know that people who are restoring older homes want original hardware and things like that. So I think that somebody is going to absolutely, absolutely love these. For $4.50, I got this little jewelry, do we want to call it a casket? Should we call it a casket? Or just like a little jewelry trinket box that's lidded. It's got a cherub and it's holding a faux pearl. So that might be like a $12 or $14 item at a live sale. So folks, that is everything that I would like to share with you all today. Let me know down below in the comments section, what were your favorite items from this haul? So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, the link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!